This is piece number 8, the marks of death. For some, this is the most powerful piece of them all. Each paper towel was imprinted at the site of the hole in the neck from which the hog bleeds to death. So every single piece of paper towel here represents one hog bleeding to death. The patterns are like lines, like bars, vertical patterns, because the hog is upside down, and so the blood is just dropping down, making a vertical line of liquid, of blood. These are also hundreds of them, probably 400. You can see the rest of them right here on the pedestal. And you can see every pattern, it has its own features. Very delicate patterns on each of them. Now probably it's a good moment to make myself clear and try to make people understand that this installation was not intended to recognize the right of animals. I'm not a PETA member, I'm not a Greenpeace member, or any of those organizations fighting for the rights of the animals. I am a meat eater. I love to eat meat. I understand the need of society to have food on our tables. And I understand the respect for animals. I do respect animals. And I have to be fair here. I want to be fair. This installation has nothing to do with the violence against animals, at least in the plant I did work, in the plant where this installation was made. Simply because this company, this plant, they have the most advanced technology to sacrifice the animals with the lesser pain and the lesser suffering as possible. Of course, as soon as I got this installation shown in Vancouver back in 2007, immediately was taken as an animal rights protest, which is okay. One thing comes with the other. I don't complain. I'm actually very honored to be of help for those who fight for animal rights. However, this installation was fully designed to make people understand how we human beings are victims of other human beings. We have been enslaved for thousands of years. And even though we think we are free, we are not. This is a 21st century new style of degradation, of slavery. Why? Because it is very special, perfectly designed to be legal and to be volunteer. Us workers in these plants, we have very good, fair salaries. We have a lot of benefits for us and our families. We have long shifts, so we can have overtime money, which is even better. But the way the policies of the labor inside these facilities is absolutely degrading. is absolutely inhuman. It degrades, it destroys physically, emotionally, and mentally. Every single worker in this facility, every single one of us, we suffer from injuries, from carpal tunnel, cuts, severments, and in my case, back, bone, or muscle injuries. Permanent ones. So at the end, in this case, Manitoba workers' compensations, they will not help after a couple of years. We are on our own. And it's very important to understand that the UFCW in Manitoba, as well as many other unions, workers' compensations of Manitoba, and this company, they work together. They are not here to help us. They are here to enslave us and ensure that the profit goes up and up and up for the company, for the trade markets. And the workers, we are disposable. Or in a human way to say it, we are expendable. They just keep bringing immigrants. They just keep hiring people. And they don't care what's about us, what happened about us after we are done, after we are so injured that we have no choice but quit. Okay, let's go to the last piece of this installation. Piece number 9, Quizalcoatl. This 5-meter-long paper towel was folded and set in the waste gutters during one shift, absorbing the blood of 10,000 hogs. Five-meter-long paper towel. The sepia color is only blood, nothing else. Why Quetzalcoatl? Well, it has more than a couple of connotations here. We can mention the myth of Quetzalcoatl, but that would be another story. Make your own mind, investigate what Quetzalcoatl is, investigate about how Quetzalcoatl and some other reptilian deities, gods, are fully related with the blood, with the sacrifice, with the human sacrifice. How these gods claimed our blood, how these reptilians drink our blood. And try to understand the meaningful context of this installation. Conceptual art, as I said, has the obligation to be explained by the artist. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. It is a full honor to be of assistance. You can find me in Facebook, you can find me in MySpace, and I will be posting. Thank you very much.